We've just dosed up on some caffeine. I had a very yummy, thick, sweet matcha, and you had a really nice, fresh coffee. And now we're buzzed and ready to go and zoom around on a little scooter, see what we see.
Yeah.
You ready?
Borrowed a scooter for the day. Let's go.
Let's go.
So we've just scooted up this really big hill and we can see the ocean there behind us, and amazingly the whole island is basically coral.
That's a little bit of a giant clamshell, it's sort of hard to tell. And you can just see there's like these columns of coral which you see down on the beach. It's pretty much like that,
Branch
but not,
coral. Yeah.
not blackened with age.
And fire, they've been burning this too.
Yeah, look, heaps of little branch corals.
Wow.
They look like they could have been alive just years ago, not hundreds of thousands of years.
It's millions of years.
Millions.
Millions, yeah.
Out of the darkness, a sound. It all seems so harmless. A silver line.
Then we stumbled upon a bizarre structure.
Because we're the only ones.
What is going on here?
What's going on? Look, there's literally a car park for this monument or lookout situation, and not a single person. There's a bar with a view of the island.
Drinks in the fridge?
Drinks in the fridge.
Everything's
Not
closed.
a single soul, not even a staff member.
And it's a Saturday.
And it's a
Expect
Saturday.
the locals to be here. This structure is massive, folks. And it is well maintained, really.
Reasonably.
It's wheelchair accessible all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Oh well, we better make use of it.
Yeah, quick.
I think it's preposterous.
Preposterous, is it?
Preposterous. There's so much
No.
money and effort that's gone into building something so grand in such a remote area that
Yeah.
hasn't really got
I
any
know.
tourism that we know of, apart from a few yachts that come in.
Yeah, we'll have to film there's a massive marine centre on the foreshore, and like
Marine Discovery Centre, and it's
sort of
virtually
food,
empty.
completely empty other than one guy having his smoko break. And there's also a foreshore of food courts that are all empty. Like, it's just an amazing amount of infrastructure.
It's crazy what you can do with cheap labour. Wow.
Gotta let know while you can. Don't look back, don't forget. Gotta let know while you can. Don't look back, don't forget.
Crazy. So much ramp.
So much ramp.
Look at these zinnias. Haven't seen a zinnia in a while. I wish I could grow a zinnia.
Don't look back, don't forget. Gotta let know while you can.
As many of you know, Elya and I have spent months preparing all the stars for our crossing to Indonesia.
No one can go.
Here we are, Indonesia!
And with every adventure comes challenge.
Look at the size of the thing. It was wrapped around in 2 bombies.
In this episode, we start off in Wakatobi National Park.
And strap in, folks, for a ripper episode and hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you going to put these on?
Yes, you do. Now we've moved ourselves over here to the marina, which is very luxe and so far free because it's been abandoned. today is an exciting day
because I'm going to try scuba diving just a little bit.
It's your first try.
First try. I was a little bit nervous, but I think it'll be fun as well. And maybe I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it'll be fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
I reckon you'll nail it. So we've got Elya coming. He's a local Bajo person who lives in one of the Bajo villages, which means it's a floating village. And he's a dive instructor, so he's going to pick us up and take us to a place called Secret Garden.
Yep.
Where it's good for learning to dive.
Yep.
I'm going to take the camera with us so we get some footage.
Yeah, hopefully get some good footage.
Yeah. Alright, let's catch you on the way back after the dive.
Yeah.
See how you went.
See how we go.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Sliding into the clear azure waters, we knew we were in for something good. Wakatobi National Park is a 1.4 million hectare marine sanctuary, the largest barrier reef in Indonesia. Our guide Elya is of the local Bajo tribe. Wakatobi in Sulawesi is claimed to be the birthplace of this seafaring culture who live in stilt house villages on the sea. Good morning everybody, here we are on the island of Lambata, which is just off Loga and Flores. So we're sitting in the channel between two islands. It's a very spectacular location, anchorage wise, and we're in very clear, crystal clear water. And today's little mission is to go ashore. We tried to tee up a motorbike yesterday. Hopefully that still comes through, and we're going to jump on a bike and do a bit of a ride around this island. And there's a big volcano we want to explore, which is right in front of us right now. So we've got one behind us and one in front of us, and this one in front of us is active. So we're going to see if we can get up on the side of it and visit a village underneath the summit. Okay, so without further ado, we'll get going.
Permaculture going on here.
Yeah,
I guess.
So we've just parked the dinghy and got a fairly reserved, welcoming. The locals haven't really seen many tourists. There's a lot of subsistence gardening going on here, and
yeah, it's actually freaking awesome. I would like to, I don't know, learn about it.
yeah, maybe we can find someone who speaks just a hint of English,
Yeah.
and we can ask a few more questions. But yeah, it's very provincial here, very remote, and we are one of very few white people to visit the village recently, I'd say.
Yeah.
Kambing
Kambing, so cute.
is the goat.
Baby goat, kambing kecil.
So I've had to abort our mission because unfortunately our timing was not very good. Somebody had just died in the village, which was very sad. There was a lot of grieving going on, but we got chaperoned off to the school by our friendly contact. I didn't actually catch his name.
I did, but I've just got a terrible memory for it. It's just
Yeah.
so many names and so many words you're not familiar with.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can tell we're truly remote now because I think maybe we heard of one other American tourist that had come through here, and you definitely feel like you're sticking out like more than a sore thumb, which is the usual. Yeah, it's both kind of great because it's a very beautiful village and it's all subsistence farming, and you really feel like you're dropped into another world that's got nothing to do with tourism or like being kind of curated for your convenience, but on the other hand it does make it rather more kind of overwhelming, and I don't know, like it's less comfortable in a way, but it's also really cool to see like the village surrounded by the farms and then all the goat enclosures and just the way they've got it set up here to be fully independent from the world that we know. So that's pretty cool to see.
it is.
We've come away with spoils, dried corn, which they had a full veranda of.
Not bad, folks. It's our little village. Hi again. So folks, we've just decided this morning and last night to push on from Loga and Lambata, heading down towards West Timor and the island of Roti for a couple of reasons. One is there's more wind down there and there's potential for some surf. Now it's been a long time since I've surfed, so I'm not sure I'm going to be up to the task, but there's going to be swell there, and there's going to be a whole lot of really new and exciting anchorages. And Kupang, the capital of West Timor, is going to be our first port of call, and we can restock and resupply. And then after we've spent a week or two in that area, we're going to make our way across the bottom of the Sumba to get up to Flores. So we'll go from Roti to Sumba to Flores, and there we're planning to meet one of El's friends who's coming out from Australia, and he'll be joining us for a week or two. So that'll be pretty exciting. But yeah, the downer of that whole plan is that we miss out on the top side of Flores this time around. And there's many great anchorages along there, but doesn't seem to be much wind forecast. So the sea temperature is remarkably cooler, 25 degrees as opposed to 30. So that 5-degree difference makes a huge difference to the refreshment factor. Even though we had some lovely fellas, probably about 7 or 8 guys board the boat last night and share tea, and they brought coconuts and fish for us, which was very, very kind. Even though they offered to sort of help us get a motorbike today and show us around, we realised it's probably not the best time. There's a whole lot of family that arrived this morning in a boat, and our whole village was out on the beach at 7:30. I think it was 7 o'clock in the morning. So there's obviously some sort of funeral process going on, or just some grieving. So we'll take that as a cue to head off south, and we'll be leaving the gap between Loga and Lambata, which is fairly tidal. It can get pretty crazy currents apparently. Once we get to the entrance of the gap, we'll hang a bit of a left and head down towards Kupang. It's about a 100-mile crossing, so we should get there tomorrow morning. So yeah, we'll get this boat ready. We're preparing for probably motoring half the trip. So about 50 miles of motoring, I'd say. See you on the other side. Well, we are approaching Komodo Island and the Komodo National Park.
Yeah, good size.
Hey!
Join us in our next video for a look into the Flores Komodo National Park area with our boat guest and mate Julian.
This big fella here is about as big as me.
And as always folks, thanks for your support.